well, welcome to Own Your Career, our 301st show. I'm your host, Rod Cologne. This week, in our guest career coach chair is my good friend, Jeanette Iglesias. Jeanette and I will try to do our best to navigate the exciting and ever-evolving world of work. Whether you're looking to climb the corporate ladder, reinvent your career, or find that perfect work-life balance, Jeanette and I will provide insights and strategies to get you there. Ask your burning career questions live, from building your personal brand to mastering salary negotiations, and get expert advice directly from the coaches. So tune in, grab your virtual notebook, and get ready to take charge of your professional journey. Remember, own your career. You're not just as an employee, you're the CEO of Me Inc. So welcome. Jeanette, tell us a little bit about you and your practice and your background, and what brought you into this guiding of professionals and coaching of others.
So my identity and where I am today, which is a nice segue. So today I am an executive coach, a facilitator. I work a lot with DEI professionals, as well as a lot of Hispanic leaders, helping them to be the best that they can be in their roles, right? I also facilitate a lot of different leadership workshops and support leaders in their growth in many different capacities. But that wasn't always my role. That wasn't always what I did. My career, I spent many, many years in corporate C, navigating the complexities of what it meant to belong and to be a part of the leadership team. And sometimes not be a part of the leadership team, whether by choice or because they didn't want you to be there, right? And so I come with over 15 years of coaching, and a huge wealth of experience from the corporate world in terms of what worked and what didn't work, and how to pursue and engage a future for me.
Yeah, and you do a lot of work not only with professionals and executives, but college students as well.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of what, Rod, the work that you and I do together is supporting college students to learn who they are early on. I think a lot of college students, when they're first starting out, have no idea. They're trying to navigate the world. They have no idea what's ahead of them and what it means. And if we can give them a leg up early on, they're that much better off. And so our partnership has been great over the years, right? Where we've been
Absolutely.
able to nurture a lot of college students to support their success. And I'm very proud of that work as well.
Yeah, well, love that. Love that. But one of them is about refreshing your professional identity. That was one of the questions that came in through the week that they would like for us to cover. Is that you have many individuals now, with the labor market going on, there's quite a bit of downsizing going on, or their concerns, and their identity is really connected with their employer. And then now they're thinking about, okay, well, I'm no longer going to be here. I've been downsized. What's my identity? What I talk about? What do I bring to the table? Those types of things. So I always look at it, and that's why the title of our show is "You Are Managing this great enterprise." So which is fantastic, from that standpoint. That's the way I look at identity. When people think about that, it's simply from they might be lost. They may want to say, well, what's the right identity, so people that can perceive them to be of value or valuable or in demand. Those are my thoughts. Great. So we're doing a human connection. You meet with them at a conference or whatever. I mean, what's your, and you connect it. I mean, you're actually great conversation. There might be some follow-ups. What's your general rule of you meet someone, you like them, you'd like to stay in touch with them? What do you typically do?
I send them a note within the next couple of days. And I say, hey, it was great meeting you at such and such. I definitely would love to get together and further our conversation, look for potential collaborations or just to meet. And from that, I've gotten a great deal of opportunities. From that, I've met some fantastic people and been able to connect with some very senior level individuals. Some of them work out to be business opportunities, some of them work out to be professional opportunities, and some of them don't. But my expectation is not to hit a home run every time I go out. It's just to connect with someone further. And honestly, sometimes I connect with them and I'm able to support them. Half the time I connect with them, I'm able to coach them through some challenge that they're having, or they want to understand how to advance their careers or whatever it is. And that's okay too, right? I'm offering my services and I'm offering myself in the interest of our relationship.
Here's the next one, and I will put them together. They indicated prioritizing and time management. Prioritizing and time management. How do you effectively do both?
Mm. Um, well, if you don't prioritize, it's going to be harder for you to manage your time. Key things that I need to get accomplished? What are the key things that are important that are going to set me up for success? And now there are many different models in terms of how to prioritize and how to manage your time. What I like to do is just for me, I look at, I have a very dynamic week, um, but I have a tendency to look at my weeks ahead of time. So what's coming, I looking holistically at my month, what's coming this week, what's coming in a couple of weeks, or what's coming in, holistically the full month. And then I prioritize based on what are the key initiatives that I'm trying to drive to. So if holistically, my thought for the year, my overall arching goal for the year is to grow my business by X amount or to secure this level of client or whatever that is the overarching goal that allows me to prioritize my weeks and what I need to do. Um, and then I have to look at everything that I do is very different. So it's either at an hourly rate or at a contract rate, right? So I must manage my time or I'm disappointing a lot of people. And so if you think about the concept of time is money, how do you not prioritize it? Right? How do you not manage your time accordingly so that you can achieve what you're trying to, either as a goal for the month, the quarter, the year, or whatever you're trying to attain? That's my
Yeah,
philosophy.
yeah.
Uh, Discounting a whole category, you're cutting off your own ability to be able to foster whatever you're trying to foster. So it's an opportunity for you to open your mind to that. The other thing is there's a difference between temp and consultant. And so temp says, yeah, I'm going to give you $20 an hour for one thing. A consultant says, I'm going to bring you on long term for a project, and you're going to manage a project, and potentially it builds from there for you should you deliver on your expectations.
event, right? And you connected with them on LinkedIn 3, 4 years ago, and you really haven't connected with them, since. Well, a good opportunity is yes, Happy New Year. And, I see that you're in this particular area. I would love to follow up with you on these particular areas. No, no problem. If it's someone in law that, we went many years, I'm not sure when we went to the Bar Association of New Jersey, not sure if you were part of that group, but the lawyers that we met there and the conversations we could have. I mean, so you always want to, and Jeanette brought this up earlier, is that what's the thread? What's the point of connecting? What is it that, binds you together, right? And use that in the conversation. Am I gonna lead with, if I haven't spoken to you in 6 or 7 first, what's the need? I need, I like I'm begging. No, it's first about the people side. It's about the relationship side. And the thing is that if you've planted some really positive seeds, people are going to remember.
I want to say to everyone who took the time to share a question, ask a question, and for all those of you who took the time to be here, first off, thank you for being here and sharing with us your thoughts and who you are, because we recognize you can spend your time anywhere and you chose to spend it with us. So we want to thank you for that. Secondly, be bold. I want to leave you with be bold. Be bold in who you are. Be bold in knowing the gifts that you bring to the world. And don't be shy about sharing yourself and who you are, because the world needs you. And even though there's a plethora of information out there, there's so much information out there. The way that you position it, how you share it, might just be the way that someone listens to it. So even if they've seen it 300 times, because it came from you, it might make a great impact. So be bold and share who you are, because the world really does need that today.
Thank you, Jeanette. Thank you for being our guest coach this week. How do folks stay in touch with you? What's the best way?
The best way to contact me is you can absolutely contact me through LinkedIn, Jeanette Iglesias. I am on LinkedIn. Also, reach out to me, Jeanette at JI Coaching. So if there's any way that I can support, if there's any way that I can continue to help, please feel free to reach out. I'm happy to help in any way that I can.
Thank you, Jeanette. God bless you. And thank you to our producer, Alicia Ramos, for keeping the show running smoothly and making it all look fabulous. And finally, to our incredible audience here and those who have checked in and those who are just checking in on the clips that we share. Thanks for your questions and comments and engagement. We really appreciate it. We know that owning your career is not easy, but it is the best way. Now go forth and conquer your career goals. Share your takeaways with your network. Tag us on social media with your questions and successes, and join us next Monday with Own Your Career. Take care, everybody. God bless.